We turn now to a massive fire that has ripped through the Santa Barbara, California area. It is the beginning of the traditional wildfire season, and in the past 24 hours, a terrifying blaze has destroyed more than 100 homes in the area, many of them mansions. Brian Rooney is in Montecito. Brian, there is a great deal of concern tonight about the wind. What can you tell us?
There's always worry about the wind here. You get these winds that come in at sundown and blow things up, but surprisingly they didn't come in tonight. It's been very calm here all day long, and actually at the moment things are looking pretty hopeful here, Cynthia.
It was one of those fires that moved so fast, people barely had time to grab the family photos. By nightfall, it was racing through neighborhoods of homes valued at $5, $10, $20 million. They were outlined in fire before the walls fell in. A spectacular spot called the Mount Calvary Retreat, which has been here since 1947, also burned.
It's right at the top of the hill, and the winds were fierce last night. The fire came over here, laid flames over here like a blanket, and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Firefighters did everything they could to save as many houses and this area, but the fire was too great.
Many people said they had no warning.
I was in the shower and my mom knocked on the door. She said the house next door is on fire, so we just grabbed our passports, pictures, said forget the rest.
A small Christian college lost several buildings while students were evacuated to the gymnasium.
We're on our senior retreat, and all of a sudden we were all doing an activity, and we look in the window and we see flames everywhere.
Montecito is better known for this, a small strip of restaurants and boutiques above the Pacific Ocean that serves as downtown for a community where many of the driveways are gated.
I mean, there's literally nothing left.
The actor Christopher Lloyd lost a home here. Oprah Winfrey has one of the grander houses, which is still standing. From her show today, she called her friend Rob Lowe, who was in his house when the fire broke out.
And embers were raining down. They were in our hair. They were in our shirts. The wind was easily 70 miles an hour, and it was absolutely Armageddon.
But when it's in your neighborhood, I say from now on I'll have so much more empathy and compassion for people who are going through it. When it's in your neighborhood, when it's your friends, when it's your house, you feel differently about it.
It all came in on the Santa Ana winds, the hazard of fall in Southern California.
These great fires in Southern California are definitely part of our history. They happen every fall, and the Santa Ana season doesn't peak until December. So this is just the start of the beginning of the fire season in Southern California. And right now it's a race to see whether we actually get any rain to suppress this fire season or whether the Santa Anas will dominate.
Some people, as they always do, stayed to fight the fire themselves.
Then all of a sudden it turned around, it came back here, and this whole mountain over here went all at once in one big boom. And we saved, my son and my grandson and I saved 6 houses.
With garden hoses.
That's it. That's all we had.
By mid-morning, the winds were calm and a single house burned on a ridge until firefighters came to put it out. There was little left to save.
We're just hoping to be able to get this knocked out well enough and the winds die down so we can save these houses here.
Once a seasonal problem for California, wildfire is turning into a year-round expensive problem. Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger spoke today to this week's George Stephanopoulos.
We just have to be very careful and have enough aircrafts down there and also helicopters to dump water and fire retardants so it doesn't spread that quickly. And hopefully we will see some progress very soon.
In California, sun and fire are both part of the weather. And calm as it is right now, Cynthia, this fire is still officially uncontained, so if the winds come back, it could whip up into something big at a moment's notice. The Santa Ana winds are expected to continue through tomorrow night, so we still have that danger.
Brian Rooney, our thanks, reporting from the fires.